Hey you guys, Life Coach Bridget here to share some Me 3 love with you because that's what I do. Look, earlier today I had watched a video, right? And it was a video of a brother saying how so many of the black women are being snatched up by white men. In other words, he was saying white men are now wifing the sisters, and he was saying how black men need to start doing a better job at, treating the black women better. Okay. But at the end of the video, that's what got me. He said, I just want to say this to the sisters. And although he classified it, I'm going to generalize it later. Nonetheless, he said, I want to say this to the sisters. Stop being so quick to give up the coochie. Yeah. Okay. And I'm not going to lie, for a minute, I was ready to react. But I didn't. I sat back and I thought about it for a minute. And I was like, well, you know what? Hold up. Because maybe he has a point, Maybe we do give it up too quickly. All right. And maybe that's something we need to consider. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about that. And then I started thinking a little deeper, like, hold up. He just said black men, we got to do better. So with that, here we go. Sometimes women, and I've heard them say this, and when I was younger, I even did it before myself, okay? I'm not exempt, all right? We like a guy. And because we like him, we tend to think that giving him some wop, giving it to him, is gonna, we'll be able to hold him, okay? You do better when you know better, okay? So anyway, I started thinking about that. Some girls do that. Some girls really, really like a guy and they tend to know that somebody else likes him too. So, if I don't give him none, then shit, the next person gonna come along, she gonna give him some, and then he not gonna want me no more, okay? Instead of thinking, shit, she might be taking a headache off your hands. So, anyway, I was thinking like that, women give it up for different reasons, all right? And that used to be a main reason, because I don't want to take the chance at losing him. I don't want to take the chance at him going somewhere else and being able to get it from her, and now he's not going to want to be with me because I'm making him wait, okay? That was one way I thought about it. Then I started thinking, well, hold up, because he used the word relationship. And I'm thinking, okay, well, what if she doesn't want a relationship? And what if she just wants some? Okay? So she gave you some. Consider yourself blessed, brother. Okay? Because she gave it to you. And she didn't have to, all right? But she did that, all right? And again, maybe she wasn't looking for a relationship. Maybe she just hadn't had none in a while, and you just happen to be the lucky one, okay? Then I went a little deeper, because I'm always thinking. Well, before I went deeper, I had a conversation with a brother, and he had said to me, I had told him what the conversation was and stuff like that, and he said to me the same thing. Well, you do have to think about that. He said, because some women do be ready to just give it up, and you're like, damn, can we get to know each other? This, that, and the other. And so I'm listening to him talk, and I'm processing all of this, because then I talked to another brother who damn near said the same thing. So then I started thinking, and let me just make something perfectly clear. I don't male bash, okay? I voice my views from my lens. Okay. And that's why I'm always open. I'm always open to learning more. I'm always open to other people's ideas. Saying that to say this. He said, brothers, we're going to have to start doing better. And women, stop being so quick to give up the coochie. So I'm thinking, okay, well, a man's role, according to society, even my husband, Dr. Google, says it, you know, he's to protect, he's to provide, he's to lead, and all this other cool stuff, right? Well, if that's his job, then I'm thinking, if you're sitting there talking to a Nubian queen, or any woman, you know, at that, you know, for that matter, any woman, you're sitting there talking to her, and she's, you know, giving you a free pass into her secret garden. Do you have to accept it? I mean, let's be real. This is a two-way street. Do you have to accept the entrance? Do you have to accept the invitation? And I don't think you do. I think because you're the leader, I think because you're the king, I think because we're following you, okay, or some of us are walking beside you, then take your rightful place. And when she offers you a pass to her secret garden, you don't have to accept the invite to go water it. Okay? You can easily take that moment to find out why. Why is she so quick to give it to you? What is she afraid of? Is she afraid of anything? Okay? Ask questions, because that's a two-way street. Okay? And again, when you step up as, you know, we're the men, you know, we're the kings, you know, this is who we are. When you step up to that role, be ready to fulfill it wholeheartedly. Okay? Teach us if we don't know. Okay? Teach us if we don't know. Teach us if we're giving you entrance into the garden too soon. Don't accept the pass. Don't accept the invite. Politely and respectfully reject it. Okay? Don't live up to the other stereotype that's out there for you men. You know, all men are dogs. I don't like to classify and say all men. I don't like to say all women. I may say some all day, because that's facts. All right? But you don't have to accept the invitation to go into her secret garden. Take that moment to find out what's going on. Take that moment to, you know, educate her. All right? Take that moment to be the leader. Take that moment to do that. Okay? And if she becomes offended by it or whatever, so what? You did your part. You did your part. And I know most guys would be like, shit, I ain't gonna never get no coochie. You may not. And then you may. And it may be worth your weight. All right? But in the meantime, instead of condemning, instead of, you know, saying it in such a way as if, you know, well, she should know better. I can dive in so deep with that, and I'm so serious, okay? And I'm saying that because, true enough, men have left the homes. True enough, the government is a start of the black man leaving the home and being pushed out of the home. But just because you're out of the home doesn't mean you have to be out of the child's life. Saying that to say, little girls need their fathers just as much as little boys need their fathers. Okay? You are the first superhero. You are the first love of the life. Okay? And if you begin to take your rightful place in school, your seeds, then guess what? She won't be so quick to give up the coochie. He won't be so quick to accept it. Okay? She won't be so quick to just hand out free passes to her secret garden. Okay? And he won't be so quick to accept it. Okay? It's a two-way street. But it starts with you, head. I don't care how you want to push blame and all this other stuff. I don't care. Well, she won't let me see my child, or she won't let me do this, or she won't let me do. Let me tell you something. Anything you want to do, you will find a way to do it. And anything you don't, you'll make up an excuse not to. Okay? It's that simple. But when it comes to the promiscuity of a woman, step back, and before you point a finger at her, and before you accept the invitation to go up in her, stand back, ask questions, and try to find out what may have happened to her. Okay? Because see, I know with me, when I was younger, growing up, I was promiscuous, okay? Or what the kids say, she was a hoe, I was a hoe, okay? I was giving up the coochie, all right? But I was giving it up to who I wanted to give it, and I shouldn't have said but. Let me retract that, because it's not a but, because it's not to negate anything I said prior to that. I was giving up the coochie, and I was doing it for all the wrong reasons. Thinking that, this is going to keep him around, or this is going to allow me to stay around him, or what was my other reasons at the time? Because I've become real hard since then. And what else? Shit, ladies, help me out if you're not afraid. All right, but that was my reason. That was my main reason. Okay, I like him. I know that she like him. I'm gonna go ahead and give him some. That's gonna keep him over here with me. All right, and then for those that did stay with me, I was like, shit, I don't want you. All right, and then you have those who, and another thing, I wasn't looking for no relationship. Bam. So if I'm looking for a relationship, first of all, I'm not gonna be out there looking. But if I want a relationship, okay, then I'm going to make that known that I want a relationship. And women will make that known that they want a relationship. Men, if you don't want that, then say it before you water the garden. Okay, oh, hell no, I ain't doing that, because then I ain't going to be able to get me none. Okay, then I don't want to hear you complain about women giving up the coochie too fast. Okay, because maybe we saying, damn, he ready to water the garden too soon. Two-way street. Two-way street. Okay, and the same way a woman needs to take responsibility for her own actions, the same way a man does. And if at any time opportunity presents itself to where we can educate one another, then let's take the time to do that. Okay, I mean, I've heard guys say, man, I done slept with so many women, or I done slept with this amount of women, and this, that, and the other. Okay, well then you know what it feels like to go up in the garden, right? So now you've come across one that you may have some interest in. She definitely has some in you. So instead of being in a hurry to get up in there, take the time to talk to one another. Take the time to learn one another. Take the time to school each other, okay? And what's that song? Mr. Too Damn Good. Gerald Levert, may he rest in heavenly peace. His song says something to the effect, what'd he say? Something about the sex. We got so much time for that. Because he's Mr. Too Damn Good. Y'all listen to that. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. But the song is Mr. Too Damn Good, okay? And he was too damn good in that song. So listen to the words. Seriously. And if you didn't water so many gardens and you didn't had, so much happen or whatever, okay, now this person has come along. Take the time to sit down and just, you know what? I'm on some Destiny's Child type shit. You know what? Let me cater to you. All right? You my king. All right? Treat me like your queen. Treat me like you've never treated any other woman before. Love on me, okay? Because see, I'm the woman that'll wash your feet. You better ask about me. Yeah, you're my king. You're my everything, all right? And we as women want to feel like, you know, we're his everything. So oftentimes it's done wrong, all right? But again, that's the time to take the time to get to educate one another, all right? So there you have it. If you guys have any questions, suggestions, and or comments, feel free to post them down below here on YouTube, or if you're on my Instagram or my Facebook, or even on my TikTok, okay? Message me, DM me, inbox me, okay? Let's talk, all right? Because you know what? There are young people coming up behind us. And this is a for real monkey see, monkey do world, okay? And we have to lead by example. We have to. Otherwise, history is repeating itself. Seriously, okay? And because we know better, we need to do better. We need to demonstrate better, all right? And demonstrate more, okay? So there you have it. You guys, I'm Life Coach Bridget. And my specialties are relationships, parenting, self-care, trauma care, and business coaching, okay? If you'd like to schedule to meet with me, all my contact information is either in the description or the captions, wherever you're following me at. And if you're not following me, I'd like to invite you to follow me on my Facebook and Instagram. I am loving me some me because I do. I am also the founder and creator of an organization called BridgetHomies, which is an acronym that stands for Broadcasting Real Issues Devouring Girls Everywhere Today and Helping Our Males Individually Express Self. Okay, there is where I provide a platform for our young adults to come and freely express themselves without any concerns of being judged or ridiculed by anyone, okay? And I also have my clothing line, which is called We Are Optimistic Because We Are. Many see the glass as half empty. We see it as half full and running over. They say you are what you eat. We say you become what you wear. Therefore, become optimistic. It looks better on you. All right? I want to thank you guys again for joining me. And I've been getting requests on my tea. This right here is my turmeric and citrus tea. Okay? And there you have everything that I've put in here. And this is just my water, you guys. It's just lime and cucumbers. Okay? To stay hydrated. All right. Me three. Motivate, encourage, empower, embrace, because that's what I do. I love you guys to life.